Allora, noi siamo da Belgio, lui si chiama Lukas,
Sì.
io mi chiamo Amber e questo è la Saab.
E adesso siamo in Seneghe,
Sì,
nel cuore di Sardegna. Siamo artisti belgi e facciamo qualcosa con le suoni
e con la macchina.
e con la macchina.
Sì. Il progetto si chiama Paesaggimmaginati, è un progetto sonora che that was born in February. In fact, it's a sound system built on top of this car, Saab 900, and it's an old intercom sound system. So it's made for voices and communication and projection. And the idea is to drive around in different landscapes and play with the sounds of the landscapes and also for the landscape. So it's always a different composition and always different sounds that we encounter on the way. And we record these sounds and then we make new compositions with the acoustics of the space and with the sounds we find.
Io stavo parlando di andare a Sardegna per 2 anni
Sì.
per imparare a suonare l'onedas, ma anche era un suono di ascoltare le voci di tenores.
Sì.
And then, yeah, while talking about it for 2 years, we decided to come together and
Sì.
merge our dreams into a big journey through Sardinia.
Sì. And also the idea of Paesaggimmaginati is also only possible in a landscape you don't know yet, because it's a paesaggi immaginati.
Mm-hmm.
And we had some ideas about the sounds of Sardinia, of the sounds of the launedas and the voices. And also for me it was about very much about the wind, the sea, the stones, and really the shape of landscapes. Yeah, and this is also what brought us here, I think.
I started playing aulos, which is a ancient instrument. It's a double reeded double pipe, which was played in ancient Greece, ancient Rome, and before. And the last 2 years I've been extensively playing it. And this is why the launedas came into my path, and that's the main reason why I became super interested in coming to Sardinia to learn more about the launedas. But then when you start researching, you then meet the tenores, and then you get this crazy image of an island where they combine these traditions together, and that's a reason to come here already, I think.
Seneghe, I think it's really amazing. I think it's from the moment we arrived here, there's also fig trees all over, and I love fig trees. They just grow on the street, and you smell their soft perfume. But I think there's a super strong feeling here in Seneghe, and you feel it's also super nice because we are going to many places, but Seneghe is the only place we're staying for a few weeks.
Mm-hmm.
So we really got the chance to take things slowly, and so also we got a real good it's a little view, but an impression of how strong life is here. Just by going to the bar in the first nights, we already felt like, okay, there's really something super alive.
Yeah.
Which is also very different from Belgium for me.
Mm-hmm. In a way, when we were driving through Sardinia, this was something that was very different, and it was that like all these small villages have a very active life and a lot of bars that are occupied the whole day. And Seneghe is like the extension of this, you know. It's like super open, and very alive. I think. I mean, maybe it's also because we're welcomed in such a beautiful way that we have this idea. But it's super beautiful to come to a little village and expect maybe something that would be more difficult to enter. But here, I have the feeling we are welcomed with like open arms, and that's really cool. And unexpected in a way as well.
And I'm also really amazed about how everybody is doing so many things. I mean, making the wine, keeping the pecore, having this olive oil cooperativa. It's really super nice. I mean, there's a community where everybody's adding something to the whole, and you really feel this in a way.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's super nice. The whole project is also documented by Roberto, who's living with us in Brussels, but is from Sardegna, which is already a super cool link, I think, for the idea of Paesaggimmaginati. It was already something we thought, our imagination is part of his history and his life and his DNA. So it's really nice to be followed and in the same time guided and just accompanied by somebody who is anchored into the paesaggi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think he also really was the catalysator. I don't know. Because I remember very well that once Amber showed the Saab in Brussels during an exhibition.
The first installation with the sound system, actually. Yeah.
And then he came to us and he really was super enthusiastic and saying like, I wanna film this journey in Sardinia, and this was really for us a spark of energy that made us say like, okay, we're gonna do it. Also with the idea that he could be guiding us, and I think this made us also feel confident about making it really work. It's great. It's great to be guided at one hand, but then also filmed at the other. It's a funny contradiction in a way, because as a filmmaker, I think he wants to be invisible, but then he's also showing us around and showing us all these magical places. So this is
and also a bit challenging. No? I think it's a bit challenging also to have someone with you who is doing all these things.
Yeah, it pushes you to do good stuff, I think.
Yeah.